Up next is the heaviest clan light met to date on the front lines. Seen more commonly along the Wolf Invasion corridor, fighting against both FRR and Steiner forces, with exceptional ferocity for a light mech, this design was labelled the Puma. Though fast enough for scouting missions, it can stand up to many medium Inner Sphere mechs. It has exceptional firepower for a light mech, surprising many mech warriors in the successor states the first time they faced this design. The Flamer in the CT is remarkable because it's one of the few fixed weapons on an Omni-Mech.
Omni-Mech?
Yes, Presenter. Omni-Mech is the current designation being used by all successor state armies to describe the invaders' mechs. ROM reports indicate that these are the designations used by the invaders themselves. We also believe there's some distinction between rear echelon and frontline units, but that is yet to be determined. Continuing on. When the Puma is expecting heavy combat, it uses its usual pod structure of double particle projection cannon. The PPCs deliver heavy damage and the advanced targeting computer improves accuracy. Alternate configuration A turns the Puma into a fire support mech. The double LRM-20 racks on the arms can deliver great damage from afar, softening up the enemy for the Puma's star mates. For enemies that get too close, this design mounts a pair of small pulse lasers in the torso. Alternate configuration B features more varied weaponry, used when commanders are uncertain what the Puma's role will be. Like the primary configuration, this version probably gives its pilots problems with heat build-up. If he's careful about his heat, however, the pilot has great firepower and versatility at his disposal. The wings consist of a large pulse laser and an LB-5X autocannon, with the familiar extended-range medium lasers in the torso. Version C appears most often when several Pumas are used together. In these cases, all are equipped with Narc missiles, and a single C version carries a Narc beacon for all. This requires that it downgrades the missile launchers to 15 racks. With the Narc equipment in the right torso, this version also carries a medium pulse laser in its left, rather than a small laser on each side. Alternate configuration D appears to be a variation on the B variant, and has only appeared rarely. Used in the same kind of situations, this version may appear simply as a matter of pilot preference from what we can tell. It features the 5 Ultra AC and an extended range large laser. It carries streak missile launchers in its torsos rather than lasers. The Puma appears to be a widely used light mech, though it's rarely used for reconnaissance duty. As mentioned earlier, the Wolves make more use of the Puma than do the other clans, even using it as often as a scout as possible. It's clearly the most common fire support mech, serving with stars of all compositions. Presenter Alden?
So that concludes our light mech briefing. We'll break for 10 minutes and then return for medium mechs. Please ensure you have updated your files and synced with the master server. So I think that's just a little time for tea. Excellent.